Hello YouTube, welcome back to Rimworld and our lovely little colony of New Barktown with the lovely folks of the Johto Ranger. Right now, in the last episode, we got ourselves 2 more colonists from a massive crashing ship that was over here. We weren't able to save everyone, unfortunately, but, well, to be honest, the fact that we were able to find 2 people and save them is good enough. Those 2 people, of course, being our buddy Moore and our other buddy Sam. Also, in the very last episode, at least I'm pretty sure, Gobo here either became a mechanist or has started increasing our mechanoids by a lot. Yeah, and she's currently working on a clean sweeper right now. Yes. Once she is done with that clean sweeper, yeah, that'll be all that we'll need to worry about there. Okay, cool. Awesome. We are also smoothing the main... Jesus. The main... like, living area, I guess is what we're going to call it. And I'm just going to add walls to actually allow us to have our power conduits going all over the place, like I want them to. Yeah, because right now this is all the power that's going there. Oh, and it appears that we now have space for the waste pack power plant that I was working on. And we'll haul that one off. We also are doing some strip mining because we need some more gold. We tossed all the gold that we did have down here, but we're going to need some more. I'm also going to need to actually make a drain casket place, but honestly, that's as easy as pie. I can just do something like this, and we'll have all the drain caskets in this one. We'll have to go and make a little... bring the power over this way, but we'll have to do that once they get everything sorted. Which won't be much of a problem since we got the Constructoid. That being said, we should probably add toxic waste packs into the cooler. It would be incredibly stupid if we didn't. Okay, and how are we doing for steel? Not great. How much do we have? Quite a bit of steel here. Do I want to send all that up? I can. One thing we do need to keep an eye on is making sure that we don't go super crazy on sending resources up here. Oh hey, and Moore is finally healed up. Took him a while because unfortunately his species has slow wound healing, so it takes them a while to actually go and patch themselves up. Ah, hey, cool, and that's done. So we will go and drag you on over here and cool this, or at the very least, give it a shot to cool down. Neat. And how are we doing? How many do we have in here? 800? That's more than enough. That's more than enough. Yeah, we don't need to go super crazy on trying to... Yeah, we don't need to go super crazy trying to make things look perfect for anything like that. And it was a smart thing to put this this steel door right here, since obviously we can't be having Happy go through here. That door basically lets him go and chill out here and get around it easily enough. Alright, and there's where our marble finally starts. Oh, and some more down here? No, that's uranium. Oh, but Freckles has a party frenzy, apparently. And we are going to need to go and replace these two. And I will make a... We'll go with slate, I guess. I wanted to go with marble, but slate might be better for a vampiric adjacent stuff. Speaking of which, we probably actually want to have his drain casket in an actual room. Because this room is going to be too small for all the stuff that we're eventually going to be able to go and toss onto him. And we do want to toss something onto him. And Giggles apparently wants to change her look. Yeesh. Well, we have been kind of neglecting up here a little bit, so I suppose we could do a little bit of work up here. And that would be basically making a whole new structure. Do we have... Yeah, we have plenty of marble. Cool. Okay. Gonna make it the same size as this up here. The only difference is I'm gonna split it exactly down the middle. And we will have you there and you there. And I think I'm going to have a rec room here and a actual production room here. And we are going to need to build a science place. And actually, that can just go right here, actually. Yeah. There, that'll do. That'll do nicely. Okay, so, production, or actually, do we do production, research room, and rec room? I think we're gonna do that. Production, we need a lot of space for the production, so we'll just have production right here. And obviously, this room, when we clear out everything else, is going to be the kitchen. Okay, well, we'll leave it to you guys to go and actually get everything set up. I may have added a bit too much to the building, but then again, it'll be fine. We do want to seriously think about sending more downstairs, though. I mean, he is eventually going to be up here. Eventually, when we have animals. Which, I have a sneaky suspicion this is where my animals are going to go. The rats and Albia, huh? Okay, yep. Yep, she... Ah. Oh. Well, she's pretty old. But she doesn't have any health issues yet. But she's a great fighter. Decent construction. Good with planting. Not bad. Not bad at all. If she weren't so old... If she weren't so old, she'd be damn perfect. Like, if she was, like, in her 30s... there we are. Wait, no. Where the heck's the... There we are. 80. Yeah, she's already on the tail end. I think 60 is when they start having problems, right? Screw it. Yeah, fine. She can join up. I'm not worried. They're just rats. They're gonna get taken out by... They're gonna get taken out by the traps. Oh, yep. Forgot to go and set up more. They're gonna get taken out by the traps first and foremost anyways. Let's not have her do childcare since she obviously isn't very particularly desiring of that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna swap that around. Have him do the handling and hunting and... Actually, nah. Fishing is fine, but we can swap it when we need to. Yeah, you'll mostly be helping out in the fields. God damn it, more! God damn it, more! God damn it, more, you idiot! You asshole idiot! You absolute asshole idiot! You asshole idiot. Thanks for fucking us over, really, thanks. Fucking prick. Fucking prick. The fuck were you even doing? Goddamn prick. We have plenty of other buildings down here, but yeah, sure. Go ahead and go and frickin' take the stuff right to the frickin' traps right as they're coming in. You asshole. You did that on purpose. I know you did. You asshole. So now Freckles and you are both injured when you didn't need to be. Alba too, honestly, but not as bad as you two idiots. Actually, no, sorry, my bad, Freckles. You're not an idiot. It was the idiot who frickin' welcomed them in. I am really not happy with Moore for doing that. Really not happy with him for doing that. That was a lot of shit that could have gotten avoided. Let's turn these on, because I have a sneaky suspicion we don't have to worry about the... Yeah, we really don't have to worry about the gas. And obviously we're going to have, you know, ACs for here. And up here. So, we might as well just be safe about this. Oops. And, of course, we allow everything for her. And attack. Yeah, you might as well run till we actually have something for you. And reduction. Build, create marble wall. That's, I mean, not fine, but it's okay. Alrighty. Gas-powered smeltery, because we can. Gas-powered smithery, because we can. Forsaken forge, even though nobody's gonna make it because nobody has the knowledge. And do we have? No, we don't have an art bench yet, so no, go with the wood. I'm not worried. We'll get the wood eventually. Anything else? This is just going to get moved over there eventually, so don't need to worry about that. I'll be able to deconstruct this one. I should have the... Do I... Where do I put these? Because I kind of don't want to just go and... Well, I don't need more than one, honestly speaking. I only have one of them anyway. And... Yes, perfect. I didn't know if I had actually gone and set it up so that we'll be tossing the waste packs in there or not. In that case, if we are going to be doing that, we should probably do this so we actually cool it down by a decent amount. Yeah, that way, in case I don't notice it for a while, they don't go off. That. Oh, and do we have... No? Yes, we do. Perfect. I nearly forgot to go and put that one down. Thank God we haven't had a zip event, you know, where the power just goes and blasts out of one of the cables. Kind of one of the reasons why I have a natural inclination to make sure there's two ways for power to come into a place. It's one of the reasons why I like making my places have more than just one line. Because I remember when I used to not have these things, and one really bad zip might turn all of your power lines into mush. Ah, and the milli tours are done, apparently. Oh, nope, just an extra one. And no, number 2 will be being recharged. But we will go and check to see if all of them have auto repair on. Okay, cool, good. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to have second. And I actually might just turn this into purely the recharge room. Since we don't really need a lot of production down here. Right now, anyways. Assign to number 2. And I highly doubt I'm going to need these milli tours down here, obviously. Oop. Nope. Waste packs do not go in there. There we go. That was almost bad. Because while we might not have... Well, we do have soil to go bad, but while there wouldn't be any soil up here that we'd care about going bad, it would still mess us up. And this is still... yeah. I don't really know what's going down here. I don't know why the pocket dimension hasn't been... Okay, yep. There we go. That's what I needed to do. Oh, okay. Neat. Well, that's something, I guess. What are we currently working on? Microelectronics? Cool. Perfect. How's our... Still looking actually fairly decent. I think I'm going to have... Let's see how much this is going to be. Just 220? Yeah, I have enough to do the... lab, but not anything else. Well, I mean, yes, I'd have enough to do... Oh, no, I wouldn't. Ooh. Well, yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. I just need to go and find more marble blocks. Yeah, I just need to find more marble blocks and drag them on over. As for over here, though, we're just going to switch it up to slate. Yeah, that'll be that. And actually, we can do the same over here. We've been using packed dirt to put our stuff on for a while now. We can change that around. Perfect. And there. There, and there. There, and there. And that ought to do that. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Now. Yes. We'll copy you. Paste you there. Copy. Paste. Copy. And paste. And now we can get rid of you. Reinstall you over there. Reinstall you over there. And we can just... yeah, we can deconstruct you. I'll move you on over here. And there. After that, the kitchen should be more or less cleared out. Well, kitchen slash dining area, I suppose I should say. Okay. Senator is requesting favors. Friend Hoven is interested in learning about other cultures and wants to be hosted at us for 7 days. He won't do any work, but has no other... well, I'm fine with that. Let's make sure that we actually have a bed for him. But yeah, I definitely take the Bionic Eye. Could do it for the gold, but honestly speaking, we're probably not going to need a lot of gold. Not to mention the book is also very good. We don't have any actual entities to do that for, and if we can just get, you know, that stuff. You can do whatever the heck you want, honestly. Okay, where's the recreation? No. Marble. And furniture, we'll go with a marble stool. There we go. Neat. Alrighty. Nope, that's silver. Which, actually, you know what? Yeah. I'm fine with that. Go get us some silver. And some jade. And all the uranium. Screw it. Go. Ornate door has been made. And I'm assuming our construction droid is... where's our construction droid? Oh, there it is. I was like, where the heck's our construction droid? Of course it'd be smoothing in the droid recharge area. It probably just finished recharging and just decided to start work right here. Eh, that's fine. Works for me. Alright. But more, I'm gonna need you to... Well, I was going to say GTFO, but... might not be able to. At least not exactly quite yet. Happy, what you doing? Once you're done with that. Oh, okay, guys, time for some donations. And you're our medical dude, right? Yeah, and Giggles also. Okay, good. So once Giggles has been retrieved from. How would you prioritize operating on them, huh? No. Operate. So they can do their own stuff. There we go, send that down. There we go. There we go. And Mad Mandrill. Nobody's over here, are they? Okay. Good. Manhunter pack? And how many of these do we have? Oh, only 2? Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. I just need to keep an eye on to make sure nobody's stupid enough to actually go in there. Leathery Stranger. Okay, possibly our first anomaly. Dude. So everybody, get your butts up. Get on down here. Yep, get your butts in there. Apparently he decided he wanted to come and... actually, Alba, you go on in. You go on in there. I'm just gonna send him away. Knew it! Knew he was up to no good. Okay. Alrighty, cool. Oh, hey, and there's plasteel down here. Sweet. Neat. We're gonna need that eventually. there's a double Aurora happening. Yeah, that can actually happen. I don't think... Yeah, it doesn't stack, so... It's just a... odd thing. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, yep. Alright. I was like, why the hell do you have a mood bonus for killing somebody? It's because he's bloodlusted. That's why. Okay, gonna send that down. Oh yeah. And, Giggles, how long are you gonna be sleeping for? Well, when you're up, I'm going to have you go and grab the... I'm gonna have you go grab the... Hi, there's a book kits trader coming. Neat. But yeah, I'll have you, grab, a Mechs blood. Okay. You are indeed our best social, right? Actually, our only social. Okay, when you wake up, go trade with them. And Giggles should be waking up here soon, so you go get some blood extracted. Don't mind to go and prioritize him if you don't mind. And it actually does bring up an interesting point. We should be about ready to do this. Okay. And we have... oh. Chickens. Gotta get the chickens. Don't have a choice. We gotta get the chickens. Okay. We don't have any components up top side, though, so we're gonna also need to send up some of those. Well, actually, what I could do is sell as many as it takes to... yeah, pay for that. There we go. Is there anything else they got that I'd be actually interested in? I mean, yeah. That just means I gotta go and pay for it with a little bit more steel. Get rid of all this stuff that I'm never going to be using. Get rid of that. Grab both of those. Sell all this stuff. Okay. Yeah, and then we will of course go over here. There we go. That ought to do. And take all my aperitifs. I'm not going to be using those things, so that'd be easy peasy lemon squeezy to go and... yeah, alright, cool. Awesome. And we will, of course... there we are. Fence. Fence gate. Oh, we we don't have nearly enough for that. Hang on. Hang on to that thought. Hang on. Let us go with granite, actually. There. I'm gonna have you go and build that real quick, would you? And a granite pen marker. Actually, work on that granite fence as well. Mostly just to get the yeah, just to get the stuff handled. And we are going to need animal sleeping spot. We'll put them here-ish. Right next to the dead animal corpses. Great place to put the animals, I'm sure. I'm sure. Actually, I'll probably put them over here. Yeah, the animals probably be fine way the heck over here, so. And we don't want them accidentally getting sick from that, so. Alright, more. You're up, boy. And we are going to need a egg box. And this we will have to make it out of wood. Unfortunately. Good news is my thought process of sending more down is still very valid. Yeah, it's still more than valid, so let us set the owner for... oh. Oh, yeah, because he already has one. I was like, where does he have a bed? Up topside, Alan. That's where he has a bed. It isn't gonna get replaced till he actually goes and, you know, sleeps for the first time. What? Well, that's weird as crap. Gobo, get your butt up here. Your bot went crazy. That's odd. I have no idea why it suddenly went crazy like that. Huh. And, sorry, but no, you're going to repair your bot. You really don't have a choice in this. You're just gonna go repair your bot, and then you're gonna go back downstairs. Weird. Huh. Never seen that before, actually. I can only assume it's because they were on different floors? I hesitate to say. Whatever. I'm not too worried. Alrighty, we got more recreation stuff that we need to go and build. Build a billiards table. And a poker table. And once again, marble stool. And there we go. Now we'll have plenty of poker people be able to play. Space telescope. Neat. Might as well. And a punching bag. Could do a dartboard, but the billiards table is already going to take care of that, so... Yeah, that's everything. Neat. What the heck are you doing in there, Happy? Yeah, you're not allowed in there. And is nobody going to go save him? The fuck people. No, seriously, the fuck people. That's what he was trying to do. Technically speaking, this was within his territory, but he was going to have to be chilling out where it wasn't. Okay. Well, it is what it is. I don't like Happy keeps running across it. You'd think that if they're not allowed into an area, they wouldn't even go through there, but I guess they know better than I do, apparently. All that stuff. Smooth that wall, and make a copy of that bed. Cool. Alright, so we got the mech recharger. Yeah, we're doing fine. We're doing just fine. Well, actually, I don't need to do that, do I? I will need to do this, though. Yeah. And that, because I'll probably go and swap out the electric stove with the gas stove eventually. Or maybe I won't. You never know. Wrong one. Pipe network. There we go. Gas pipe. There we go. And then we'll just gas pipe this entire thing up. Just in case. And I might as well, since I'm literally right here. Plus, just in case there's a solar flare, we could really quickly swap it out with some gas coolers. Actually, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea, now that I think about it. That really wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. Put them in the corners. Yeah. That really wouldn't be a bad idea. Like, really, really wouldn't be a bad idea. And microelectronics are done. Yay, yay. And yeah, we're gonna need a multi-analyzer there, so yeah, that's gonna be an unfortunate. Not happening yet, but I will do the light alpha mechs just to get us a bit of time. And production. Cancel that. Cancel that. Build a copy. Build you. Build you. Reinstall you there. Build a copy. Build a copy. And we'll deconstruct you. There. There. Perfect. And yeah, we've got more than enough steel now. Don't want to go super crazy by having a lot of steel here. That's not going to end well. And our production facility has been finished. Well, the production buildings, I guess I should say. Technically, we're not done yet. We've still got quite a bit to do before we can call it done. But we're getting there, and yeah, that was easily blitzkrieged through. Let us make. Now let's make geothermic power, right? Or should we go with mortars? Stacks probably wouldn't be a bad idea either, though. Nope. There's one thing we definitely need to start getting, though, immediately is the sterile materials. We probably really should focus on getting those. And our first gas cooler is done. Okay, second gas cooler's done. How about you work on the gas pipes, huh? How about you still work on the gas pipes? There we go. I mean, we're not done, but we're at least better. Perfect. Problem is, we need more components. Component. There we go. How many do we got? 55? Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, that's plenty. Alright, plasteel. I forgot that we had some plasteel found. Yeah, we had plasteel over here, but cool, neat. And it looks like Welsh is still doing the floors. Looks like they focus on the floors first, then they do the walls. Which, okay. I'm not too concerned by that. Oh, but what I am concerned about is, yes, getting these guys moved to where they need to be. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Or at least better. If you don't mind, pick up 53 of those and drop them there. Thank you. Send it on up. And then we will go and have Mike go and haul those. So we can send the rest of that back down. Yep, that's fine. We're doing fine. There we go. There. Better. Not great, but better. Nope. Freckles, if you don't mind, clean the laboratory, would you? Soon to be kitchen. Yeah, the place is starting to look a little bit messy. Wonderful, wonderful. Place is actually starting to turn out really, really nice. And once we finish building this third research station, then they'll actually start working on stuff we actually give a crap about. Well, maybe not. Well, I guess we do care about the floor, I guess. And I should probably make it so that the dryads actually do go and make a healing pod when they are injured. And the connection is actually going up really, really high. Let's have it be maintained at 100. Honestly, I don't need Giggles to do anything except for maintain that, to be honest. I really don't need anything but to have Giggles maintain it, to be honest. And I really don't want that to be... Let's go with sandstone. I mean, slate blocks. Do that, and do... that. It probably is already going to do that, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to do that. And do this. Gonna clear everything, make this critical, and have it be... fertilized eggs. There. Yeah. Wonderful. I'm gonna have you actually do some deconstructing if you don't mind. When you're done with that, clean the entire place. Oh, and we don't need that crafting spot there anymore. And we can reinstall you. Actually, we'll just reinstall you down there. Furniture, we will have to do... Yeah, another marble stool. There. And, furniture, let's have a 2x... Ooh, that's a bit too big. 2x2 then? Don't really want to make that a steel, but... I don't really have much choice. I can always replace it later. There. Construct that. Deconstruct that. And who is a crafter here? Freckles, but he's focusing on construction right now. I think I'm actually gonna have you focus on that real quick, or at least for a time being. And go ahead and just drop them. There's no reason to run all the way over there anymore, when we can save a little bit of time and energy. How's your needs looking? Preparation's looking pretty bad. Okay, do that one, and you can go do whatever the heck you want. There we go. Perfect. Oh, and Freckles made a masterwork stool. Nice. And we finally got sterile materials done. We are going to do prosthetics just to help ourselves out a little bit. It's deteriorating. I really didn't want that. And solar flare. I was worried about that. And you should know that solar flares do actually affect both maps. However, the where is it? No, it's not here. Well, the solar flare protector thing only affects one map. So if you get one down here, which we obviously will, but when you get one down here, it won't actually affect the map up above. Even though the solar flares do affect us down here. It's just unfortunate. We should actually probably fix that. And I think I'm gonna... Oh! Perfect. We got the bionic eye, and we got the quest all finished up. Yeah, you guys are all good. How you doing on blood? You only have one left? Well, yeah, you're doing relatively fine. Production. Furniture. Where you at? Really? Well, no. I got something else in mind that can give us a little bit more of a hand there. Okay, well, armchairs for days. Armchairs for days. We got plenty of resources for the armchairs, so seeing as how we're able to grow them pretty easily. And actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually gonna that. Freckles is trying to do his best to go and get more people into the religion. Okay. Well, that's all that. Doing fairly fine, y'all. Sorry I have to tell his Freckles, but I think I'm gonna rather have you go and make some more marble blocks, to be honest. And I will have you go and do that. War Merchant. Okay. Yeah, I'll have you do that till we... Well, okay, that'll be the last one. You need to go get food. And we got a war merchant coming in, so... How about you go trade with him? I... almost 100% certain we really don't need anything. I mean... Yeah... Not really, kind of, but not really. We aren't seeing anything we really care too much about. Yeah, I mean, yeah. None of the weapons he has are actually good enough to pique our interest. Actually, I'm just gonna have you finish off the last couple of bits of blocks, I guess. We need them anyways. Yeah, and he should automatically just stop doing that as soon as he runs out of blocks. Yep. Good to see. Let me guess. He walked through the light area down there. Yeah, well. That's how it's going to be, unfortunately. Biosculpting, hospital bed. Let's go with I think we're going to go with the geothermal. Yeah. Okay. And now we are going to go, and I am going to build something to stop Happy from constantly going in here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Deconstruct this stuff now. Since we have two high-tech research benches, that should be more than enough for all this nonsense. And we will smooth the terrain up to the... yeah, up here. We're going to enclose this entire space so there's not even a way to go through it. And this should stop Happy from ever going through here, because he obviously just can't. The entire place that's closed off is he's not allowed into. We are going to probably want to expand the... the fields. But that'll be fine. Okay, I assume you were punching? And now you're working on chest tape. Okay, cool. Awesome. And Freckles is working on clothing. That's also awesome. Forced weather issues. The rainy thunderstorm. And what we get out of it is... don't really care about these things. I mean, they're nice as an addition, but on their own, I really don't care about. This is actually a very interesting one. A recreation book and plasteel. We definitely be getting rid of the plasteel. We don't really need that up here. At least not right this moment. Some gold and a TV. Yeah, we'll be fine with rainy thunderstorm. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to deal with the annoyance of it occasionally thundering, but... okay, are you good? You're no longer deteriorating. Excellent. Yeah, this is a large pen. There's plenty of food for the chickies to deal with. Let us have the plasteel sent down, because we really don't want to be having the plasteel stuck up here. That would not be a good thing, to be honest. Since it will literally increase our colony wealth to a uncomfortable level. Plus, we got the one we're gonna need / want.
We got the plasteel we need for a telescope, so we'll be fine. But I nearly forgot to go and toss this one in there. Let's do that. Yeah, that'll be fine. Mike no longer has inspired surgery. Unfortunate. But then again, nothing too important. Still have that one blood pack. Happy's doing fine. We got our garden now completely enclosed. Actually, it might not be a bad idea for me to... Yeah, it might not be a bad idea for me to actually go and increase the size of our garden. Yeah, we'll go and do that. There is going to be a slight problem, though. Hold down a roof? Don't you mean hold up? Okay. We're gonna need you there. We're gonna need you there. And actually, that probably would be more than enough, won't it? Yeah, that should be more than enough. Just put that one there and... Actually, if we just moved it slightly down... Wait, why am... Well, actually, I know why I'm worried about that. I want to make sure that the roof doesn't collapse on our miners. There we go. That's why I'm doing that. Okay. I was like, why am I worried about leaving columns there? I was like, oh yeah, because we're trying to make sure that when we mine this entire freaking place out, we don't suddenly have an entire mountain fall on top of Happy's head. Because obviously Happy's going to be the one who's going to be doing the whole mining thing. Actually, Happy, if you don't mind, give Welsh a hand with that, would you? Okay, now we just need to wait for... Welsh to come on by and take care of that. There we go. And we'll also take care of this one too. Actually, if you don't mind, could I have you mind that? Oh, you're gonna need death rest soon. Yeah, that'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah. Okay. Oh, well. Alright, cool. Awesome. So that is all completely fine. The columns are built, so we can just go and actually have Happy take care of the entire thing. Sweet. And actually deconstruct these. And these, honestly. Okay, Happy, why don't you go ahead and just death rest? You've done more than enough. We can handle it from here. We got more than enough people who can do a little bit of mining if we need to. Okay, we are... Are we actually interested in getting any of this stuff? Can we get any of this stuff, I guess I should say. We can get the Blitzkrieg, but they're, as we've already established, they're suicide bombers. The dagger snouts aren't exactly super... Yeah, they're not exactly super great. They're only great in large numbers, which, hey, we got the numbers if we really, really want to, but I really, really don't want to. How about we make a electric tailoring bench? Actually, how about we make a electric tailoring bench somewhere else? Well, maybe not. Okay. Copy you. Paste. Copy. Paste. And we will, of course, just copy everything up here and put it down here. Since this is pretty much all that we're going to be needing to do all this stuff, I guess I should say. But I do notice that we are in trouble of having... Well, we need more stuff. We need more room for stuff, I guess I should say. Yeah, our storage room here is getting pretty full, so we're going to need another storage room, which... Yeah, we'll just do that. And actually, I'm probably going to just do something like that. There. Perfect. Alrighty, well, we're doing fairly okay. And Mike and Giggles, both of our fricking doctors. Of course they were the ones with muscle parasites. Of course they were. Why wouldn't they be? Of course our doctors would be the ones that would get the muscle parasites. Well, you can go ahead and tend to yourself. Before you go to sleep, you mind tending to ghouls? And how well was your... only 30? Well, okay, I guess. Alright, and we are going to want to shred Mechanoids and androids. And do we want anything else? I mean, yes, we do. We definitely do. We want some. I do like sometimes. And I'm gonna want a new. You're gonna come from here. There we go. And I'm gonna want you to make us like 5 axes. Also, smelt metal from slag. Not unlimited range within where we are at right now. And we'll call that good. Alright. Nope. I should probably... Okay, good. It remembers the auto wake. Good. Good. That would have annoyed the crud out of me if it didn't remember the auto wake. And we got another animal pod scrap. Way over here. You go get it there, Agrahand. We believe in you. Jesus Christ. Thank you. I was like, holy crud, Eclipse. That's been a while. I don't think I'll worry about that quite yet. Or at all. Okay. And it does look like Happy is the only person with anything, with any mining. And I do think I'm going to build a butcher's table here. Well, like I said before, animals aren't really... How shall I put this? Aren't really as easy to take care of down here since grass doesn't actually grow on its own. Obviously, you can just grow hay grass and... Tony is approaching with a child in tow. Claim to have escaped an organ harvesting operation. Beg for your permission to stay at New Barktown for 16 days so they can rest and regroup. Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah. Sure, we got the space for 2 people. Right? Yeah, we got the space for 2 people. Cool. Come on in, kiddo. Dirt mole, and you're a big skin. Okay. You're a good miner, though. as for you, you can just chill on up here. No need not to. Though, it probably wouldn't be too terrible of an idea for me to make a little learning zone. And said learning zone could actually probably be put in here. There. Go get us some more. Go get us some more wood. We're gonna need to make the kids learning area. And you, what are you? Nature runner. Fair enough. And we'll leave it. Oh. I don't know why why Happy decided to claim that steel bed for himself, but he doesn't need it. He has a death rest for a reason. And, actually, if you don't mind, Tony, could I get you to prioritize that down there instead? And I will change stuff around. And cool. Actually, let's have you helping out with the, have you help out with the cooking, just in case, Welsh happens to be doing something else. She shouldn't be, but just on the off chance. You never know. Okay. And I'm gonna want you to focus on actually mining, and then occasionally, very occasionally, doing some crafting of stuff, but mostly mining. Okay, cool. Here. There. And let us make sure that everybody is set up to take care of, well, Freckles is at least. You know what? Screw it. Everybody takes care of the kid. Don't care what you're doing, but everybody takes care of the kid. Perfect. Gobo's trying to proselytize her religion, apparently. Good luck to you, I guess. where's the kid at? And you're floor drawing. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. You do your thing, kiddo. You do your thing. And we got geothermal now. So I'm going to get... I really think that I'm going to get this reinforced wall, but I'm not sure if I care enough to get it right now. You know what? Let's get the multi-analyzer. Yeah, let's just get that multi-analyzer. Doing more floor drawing, huh? Alright. And it's making it look dirt. Well, let's hope that doesn't mess up with the whole food stuff. We're trying to convert Sam. Whatever. You guys do your thing. You do your thing. Now let's expand the area. Because, of course, that'd be a good idea. Oh, now that we actually have somebody to go and do the mining gobo, now you're going to do some mining, huh? No. Could I get you to focus on down there? I understand why you might want to go and, you know, do up there, but if I could just get you to prioritize just a little bit. That's going to change things up for us so dang well. Okay. I will do that. Actually, I'll just do this because, as it turns out, yeah, we don't have to worry about any light leaking into here, which is kind of weird. Because this can be 100% brightly lit, but yeah, then it gets dark. Which is actually really, really weird, because if you actually look up here... No, it's dark immediately, huh? That's not how it works, though. That's not how it's supposed to work, anyways. Bad example. Because... Really? Did the lighting system change recently? Yeah, did the lighting system change recently where there's no longer a gradual change in the light? Huh. I guess there must have been a change, I suppose. Well, I'm shocked by that. Weird. Okay, I suppose. I really am shocked by that, honestly speaking. Okay, I suppose. Let's go on down here, and we shall send all that up, because we're going to need the steel to build that stuff. Is your construction not good enough to... No, it is. I don't know why you're not working on it, but okay. Well, we're near done with that. Clean up the kitchen, would you? The kid kind of, sort of, yeah, did that. Alright, who's going to teach the... I tried to get them to prioritize teaching the kid, but apparently no. Happy and Tony are getting heat stroke? Huh. Weird. Wonder why it's so hot down here. Oh well. Weird. I'm just gonna go and do this, I suppose. Just put one more down. Oh hey, Happy's awake. Welcome back to the party, buddy. Just wasn't the same without you. Okay, so who can get what now? Ah, construction, I'm willing to bet. So, let's have you do smoothing, because that's actually going to be 90% of the building that you're going to be doing down here, surprisingly enough. And now we're finally working on the walls. Took them long enough. Yep, everybody's still getting heat stroke. Really? 85? Huh. Ain't that a shocker? Oh well. Cargo pods. Bunch of carrots. Okay. How much do we need to 340? Yeah, so we're gonna need quite a bit of resources to do that. Okay. Well, I was thinking about tossing that back down, but since we need that much, probably not a good idea. We do need to think about... yeah. There we go. Perfect. Now that we actually have enough people. That was dangerous. I really don't want you doing that again, Happy. But seriously, who do we have as... well, the only crafter we really have is... really? Do we not have enough stuff to make clothing? I'm almost 100% certain that we would. Let's see here. What kind of... oh, we don't got a lot of leather. Huh. Well, we must have burned through all of ours down there. Okay, well, there's that at least, I guess.
probably shouldn't have done the chairs then. Probably should have focused on... Oh well. Oh well. Paddle animals wandered in. Oh, okay. Weird. Very weird. Very odd. Oh well. Oh, for criminy sake, you bastard! Zeus, you asshole! Fucking prick. Fucking prick, Zeus. I mean, like, seriously, that guy's an asshole. Fucking A. Fine, I'll go build a damn roof over them. I'll not be a prick about it. Freckles, how about you prioritize dealing with the cougars? Because we're not keeping you guys. Now, I'm not even going to act like we're going to keep you guys. Why do you keep going in there? Yeah, no, why do you keep going in there? There's literally no reason for you to go in there. Why do you keep going in there? There's literally no reason for Happy to keep going in there. No! No, 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 no! Jesus, why? Seriously, there is no reason for Happy to go in here. I've closed the entire fucking place off. There's nothing that's even remotely freaking... There's no mining operations here. We got two people coming in that are sappers, which is fine. Are they going to actually try to dig through my walls? Or are they going to... Okay, they're going to be dummies.
Why are you trying to get through my door there? Why were you trying to burn through my door? Like, seriously, why? That's got to be the weirdest frickin'... Oh, whatever. Okay. Zone. Clear allowed zone. No vamps in this area from now on. All of that. Okay. Roaming monstrosities. And we got more... Yeah, more chicken, dogs, and junk like that. Okay. Okay. Doing good. Okay. So far, so good. That I am going to do, though, is I am going to get rid of the roof. Oh, that's why. The dumb mother... I did not go and set him up at the no vamp zone. Okay. I was wondering, why the heck was he constantly going in there? I thought I set him up at the no vamp zone, but apparently my dumb butt didn't. Okay, well, it is... Well, that explains a few things, I guess. And how the heck did you get... Oh, yeah, you... Okay, never mind. Okay, good. Perfect. And we'll just deconstruct these. And we'll have basically made a farming area that probably is going to be, yeah, more than what we're going to need for quite some time, actually. And once you guys are done with that, I'm going to have you guys go and till all the soil.
There we go. Perfect. There, wonderful. One thing I think we're probably going to want to do is expand the cotton fields by quite a lot. But now we will go and we'll make the hop plants. Psychonoid plant for Psychite tea. That'll be all of our strawberries taken care of. Yeah, I do want even more heal root. And let's go and have some trees. Yep. Actually, you know what? Trees. And this here, we're not going to have the strawberry plants anymore. We're going to have these be... We're going to have them be canolas. Right? Yeah, we're going to have these be canolas, because canola oil can be turned into chem fuel, I believe. Or at least something useful, and obviously that's going to be handy. And that'll put Sam to work for quite some time. Well, if you want to get treatment, go get some sleep. Oh, we found some gold. Well, we have enough cloth. Why... Gobo, what the hell are you doing? Oh, I see. Actually, you know what? Gobo, go work on your crafting skills. And the kid's now learning even more. Even faster. Okay, and yeah. Really? Why are you not making stuff there? No, like seriously, why are you not making stuff here? Let's do this and this. We are going to make a actual production area, since apparently we're having issues. Happy? Not anymore, you're not. we'll have our 2 miners eat away over here. There, that'll be good. And you, I can just stop you. Okay. How are you doing with your... Well, your immunity's staying ahead, so that's all we really care about. How about you get... You kind of are learning fine, kind of, sort of, not really, but kind of. Okay, well, as much as I want to keep playing this game, and I really obviously do, probably would be a good idea to end the episode here. Yeah, it'd probably be a very good idea to end the episode here before I get stuck into playing this game for like 3 hours. Thank you all for watching. I hope you're all enjoying. I know there's probably a few people that are going to be put off with the series, just mostly because of how, well, I'll admit, very cheaty that this map is. But honestly speaking, look at our current colonists. We have currently 10 colonists in total, 2 of which are, you know, just loners for now, but 8 colonists, 8 permanent colonists. In our other series, we would have already have been getting attacked by serious raids, but these minimal defenses that we have that we're not even actually paying attention to are more than enough to handle the little bits that we're getting, and that's really nice. I really do like just making a base. So, I thank you all for watching, and I hope that you guys are enjoying. And if you are enjoying, obviously, what you're watching, feel free to go and check out the other series. Obviously, the previous Rimworld series we have, or the other series we currently have running right now for Palworld, or any of the previous series that we had made of the various other games that we got. And I will see you guys later. Sayonara.